This is the ABR Roadshow. I'm Danielle DeTomo, and today we are in Lake Wells, Florida, and we are at a restaurant called Cherry Pocket. Now, they offer so much here. We're going to learn all about that today. I know I'm going to try some seafood and see some alligators. Oh yes, let's check it out. It is time to make some food. We got Charlie gonna be talking to me about the dish. What's up?
Yeah. Mike
making the dish for us. All right, so Mike, I'll let you get started. What are we making?
Oh, we're making the seafood nachos. Seafood nachos and with nice, good, nice homemade chip.
Take me through the steps that
He's preparing, Mike is preparing he's putting the starter pan, which is the onions, the garlic, the butter, all the protein you need, and then he's cooking it up, put a little seasoning on it, gonna cook it up to a nice, good tender, and then he's gonna make the sauce on it. Gonna pour it on there. I'll pour it on the side.
So what's the seafood in the seafood nachos?
It's shrimp and crab meat. Yes, it's shrimp and crab meat.
That's like two of my favorites. It's literally when I go to a seafood restaurant, it's either crab meat, shrimp. Sometimes I throw some scallops in there.
Yeah, sometimes it's
so this is just shrimp and
crab.
Okay.
You can't add scallops or if you would like.
Okay, he's like, I mean, if you want to add something, but shrimp and crab is the usual. And then the sauce, you were telling me this is like a base to a lot of your stuff.
Yes,
what is it used for here?
It's used for deep sea food. It's used for Key West. It's used for seafood nacho. It's used for fettuccine, seafood fettuccine. So it's used for a lot of bases of sauce. We just changed the protein. It's according to which one you want.
So how we looking? We got a few more minutes, you think?
We got maybe a minute and a half.
Okay, we're gonna let it continue. Then I gotta let it cool down just a little because I can't be burning myself back here in the kitchen. Beautiful, looks so nice. All right, actually, you know what? I see some nice crab meat on the top, y'all. Maybe I'll get it. There we go. Okay. Here we go, the seafood nachos.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Woo!
Delicious.
That is a bomb. Okay, and I know it's an appetizer. Obviously it's terrible, but I mean, if you want it as your meal too, do it, you know?
Definitely fill you up.
But it is very creamy sauce. Oh my God, that was a great piece of crab meat too.
Oh yeah.
That's some good stuff right there. All right, well, listen, don't mind if I do here, all right? Take this with me. We'll get more food made. Thank you both so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Joining me now is Jody, Kim. So we got owners, manager. So we are really glad to be here today. We are sitting outside. It's a beautiful day while we're filming. All right, if you've been to Cherry Pocket, you already know there's so much to do with the space. Let's talk a little bit about the history. It's been here since the 1940s. What do you know about how it started?
The Cherry Pocket has been well known in Central Florida, and there's a lot of people that have some stories about how the Cherry Pocket name come out. The original owner that started this, his last name was Cherry. Now, I've heard two different versions. One that he had big pockets, meaning he had a lot of money, so they called it Cherry Pocket. Another one was that the little bay that comes into this little inlet off the lake, it looks like a little pocket. So maybe that's the reason that they call it Cherry Pocket. So that was the other version that I heard as well.
And all right, so it's been here since 1940s.
1940.
You two kind of found this area, were vacationing here, and then took over.
We come down with our motorhome, and we started trying to figure out where we were going to stay down here. So we drove all around the outside of Florida, and somehow we ended up being in the middle of Florida. And our friends brought us over here several times, and we're like, what would we do in this old rundown park? Like, what are we doing in here? But once you get into this place and just find the charm, the fun, the atmosphere, we just love this place. So when our friends said that they couldn't have the seaplanes at the other park, that they're going to come over here, and we got a great spot for you. I'm like, are we going to this old rundown fish camp?
Yes, we are.
And apparently we are. And ever since then, we've loved it. We met the previous owner, Rick, and Rick and I always love to talk about business, and I come down here and I wanted to do something. So I always helped him with renovations and repairs and whatever, just to keep myself busy. So we built a great friendship over the years.
Yeah. So of course it's a restaurant, right? You come here, eat, drink, but also like there's so much more in the space. I was seeing like a helicopter, a plane, something. There's a lot going on.
You can come by car, you can come by motorcycle, you can come by boat, you can come by helicopter, by seaplane. We're an official seaplane base here. You can come how you want.
Now, what about all the cabins on how does that work? So you can come stay here.
You can come stay here, and we have several brand new cabins, and we have some of the original cabins that were down here, which we fully renovate them all, and now they look amazing. And we're pretty full in season, so it would be hard to get your spot, but check our website, and it's all on our website.
Perfect. So if you're interested, which you should be, because I went inside one and it was, oh my gosh, it was amazing. Definitely recommend coming and staying in a cabin here. Kim, this is your local, right? Like, are you born and raised here?
In Florida, yes.
Just tell me a little bit about, to the locals, what this place means.
It's just their hangout. I mean, we've been here, and to see the changes, and they just keep coming back. It's a fantastic place. Not just saying that because I work here and live here, but it is a great place.
All right, let's talk about some food now. Whoever wants, because we got some good stuff displayed. I want to start with the other two dishes, like entrees. Whoever wants to tell me about this one.
Jody knows more about that.
Yeah, Jody. Jody's gonna go.
That's our Blackened Grooper dinner.
Okay.
So we have the blackened seasoning on it.
Ooh,
it's on
yes.
our dirty rice. Yes, we make all of this in-house, so the dirty rice is made in-house. We have asparagus.
That is like seasoned to perfection right there. Like, oh my gosh. And then the grouper on the menu, you spell it Grooper. Is there a reason you spell it that way?
Pangasius fish. It's a white fish.
There you go. I've just never seen it spelled that way, so I'm like, let me just learn something new.
It's a very mild white fish, and it's a hit with everybody here. A grouper is probably one of our best-selling.
It's a very light dish. You're not going to feel like, you're not going to be like, oh, after eating it.
So there's options. You can get it fried, blackened as you have it, extra blackened if you want it, or lightly grilled.
Yeah.
So there's three options for it.
I mean, I'm just saying this. I feel like blackened might be the way to go. That's just me personally. I like blackened fish.
Yes.
But that is delicious.
It's not heavy.
Yeah, exactly. But if you like fried food, which, yes, I do, we got some of that as well. So what is this dish right here?
That is shrimp and oysters fried.
I guess I'll try an oyster. I'll do it. I think I'm
You're gonna
safe.
do it?
I think I'm safe because, with oysters, you can get a little crazy, right?
Oh, yes.
This is, I feel like, the safe option for people if you're trying to ease your way into an oyster.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to do the fried oyster, but what are some other ways you can do oysters here? Because I'm sure there's more.
Raw or steamed.
We have our dirty butter you can have it with. You put it, if you're adventurous, you have one, you put it on a cracker, put a little horseradish and a little hot sauce and smother her down, and everybody loves them. And we have very large oysters, and we get commented about that they're very good seafood.
That's actually really delicious. Okay, let's get to, we got some beautiful desserts. I do want to mention the cocktail because you have a bar here. People can have a nice drink. Which cocktail is this?
We actually have 3 bars here.
Not just 1, 3.
That is Amy's pineapple upside down.
How'd you know I love these? Oh my gosh. Can't go wrong with this. Also, I love what you have on the front. The nice cherry pocket logo right there. Now, tell me about these desserts and I'm going to decide. After you tell me about each one, I'm going to decide which one to taste test because there's a lot.
Okay, my favorite, that is to die for, the chocolate cake.
Okay.
It is moist, it is chocolatey, and it is delicious.
Okay.
The most favorite would be the carrot cake. Everybody
nice.
likes the carrot cake.
They're all amazing.
Let's do the carrot and the chocolate for now. I mean, yeah, it's like layers of deliciousness right here.
Now you have to try the chocolate cake.
Okay. And listen, like there's plenty of just saying,
We eat our fair share of desserts.
Yes, we do.
they've had enough.
I'm a bit of a pie guy, and there's not a pie that I don't like, but I just love that carrot cake as well as everybody does. And the peanut butter pie is probably my favorite.
Oh my gosh. even if you're full, just get a dessert.
They take
just do
dessert
it.
to go.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people that can't finish it, and they'll go home with their to-go boxes of our desserts.
Thank you all so much for sharing your story and sharing your restaurant with us today.
Oh, it's been great having you here.
We got
It's
one
wonderful.
other thing that you got to do as a tradition for us.
Okay.
You have to sign a dollar bill and
Okay.
staple it.
All right, so
Our
what
customers
I'm-
do a wonderful job there about decorating our
We'll get you the
restaurant.
signer, and
So
then
I'm gonna sign it right now.
Well,
Then I might take a few more bites of this food. I'm gonna put, all right, you know where I'm headed next? I'm gonna put my name on the wall. Now y'all know I couldn't leave without stapling my dollar bill to the wall here. Voila, there it is, Cherry Pocket right here in Lake Wales, Florida. It's such a great restaurant. We had such an amazing time here today, and they are one of America's best restaurants. And for the ABR Roadshow, I'm Danyel. I'll see y'all next time.